And Ramadan, in Arabic, it is an Arabic word which means burning.
About 1.8 billion Muslims around the world are looking forward to fasting in the month of Ramadan. Ramadan falls on the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, and according to the Islamic faith, all Muslims are to commemorate the first revelation of the Quran to Prophet Muhammad.
It is the month of Ramadan, the 9th month of Hijrah calendar, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam migrated from Mecca to Medina. That Hijrah calendar, it is a lunar calendar. That is what it tells us. That's the month that we use to count the days of the year. And when it comes to the 9th month of Ramadan, 9th month of the year, that is the month of Ramadan. That month used to be very, very hot in Mecca. Therefore, it could burn all the fats of the meat that used to be put on those stones. That's where the Ramadan is being taken from, that Arabic root. When it comes to the technical term, it means that Ramadan burns all the sins of Ibn Adam, the son of Adam. It burns all the sins that son of Adam has committed.
But why is fasting part of Ramadan? The revelation of Ramadan requires all Muslims to abide by the 5 pillars of confession of faith, and that is the pilgrimage, almsgiving, daily 5 prayers, and fasting.
We have 5 pillars of Islam. Check yourself about those 5 pillars. Shahada, that's the first pillar. How does it prevent you from doing forbidden things? And that's where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us, Man swama Ramadan, whoever fasts the month of Ramadan, imanan wa ihtisaban, for the sake of his iman. It is iman that pushes him to fast the month of Ramadan, and he wants rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever does it with those 2 conditions, Allah forgives him all his sins. We don't fast a certain thing that for this one I will not eat it, that one I will not eat it. We fast from the dawn to the sunset. We don't eat, we don't drink.
There are many spiritual and physical reasons why fasting happens. Muslims during fasting wake up before sunrise and eat a meal called dako, and begin the day of fasting with a prayer known as Fajr. From then, they observe a dry fast until sunset. This strictly means no food or drinks,
however much you may have in your refrigerator, and you don't enjoy playing sex with your wife. Alright? Yes. Therefore, those 3 things, from dawn to the sunset, we don't do them. What have we been doing before? How many ibadats that I've been fulfilling? How many I have not been fulfilling? Then, by checking yourself, these days they use the word SWOT. You use the SWOT analysis on yourself, and you find your weaknesses, all right?
Yes.
And your strength. Then you add on the strength, and you try to change your weaknesses also into strength. That it means by making a tawbah to Allah before Ramadan comes. By the time Ramadan comes, you must have been prepared yourself to enter into the month of Ramadan while you are performing all the ibadahs.
During the fasting period, Muslims are also expected to abstain from engaging in entertainment, sexual activities, and speaking or acting in a negative manner. Fasting is not mandatory to everyone. There are exceptions, and these include senior individuals, very young children, individuals who are chronically ill, pregnant and breastfeeding women, women who are in menstruation, and individuals who are temporarily ill are allowed to skip the fast and conduct it at a later time.
Therefore, who is fasting? Who should fast? A person who has capability of thinking, capability of persevering with the hunger from morning to evening. That person who is energetic, is not sick, is not traveling, is required to fast. But the sick person, the one who is on a safari, he has a trip somewhere, is allowed to eat. Then he compensates after he settles, after he gets cured. He compensates the days that he or she ate during the month of Ramadan.
The fasting is typically broken by water and dates, followed by evening prayers called Maghrib, and then food called Fitari. After fasting, Ramadan is followed by celebrations known as Eid al-Fitr or Eid, where Muslims celebrate the blessing of completing the whole month of fast. This time around, Muslims are set to begin fasting on the 23rd of March 2023.
I want the general public to prepare themselves, because the month of Ramadan, we are counting only a few days.
This message is brought to you by University Link High School and Mbale Resort Hotel.